I got iron to hold on.
Over the past 2 months, I've been working a 9 to 5, and the result of this has been me having a pretty monotonous life. I clock into work, clock out of work, and then do club stuff, and as a result, I haven't really been training as much, and definitely not to the levels as I was doing when I was training for an Ironman. Been kind of feeling like I've just been going through the motions, so I really want to bring that back and bring you along for a day in my life. And on the plan for today, we're gonna do a 14-kilometer track session, bike ride, and seeing the views in Markham. Yeah, hope you enjoy. So today is October 26th, and we are planning to do a 6 times 1 mile threshold.
I would have gone to. If my life was such a mess,
But the truth is,
I wouldn't be you.
I'm really in pursuit of greatness.
But I woke up to yet another morning out of the blue. You went and I was left behind. I know you found your peace and find more, 'cause there's no reason. I will shed no tears now that you're gone. There are times when I tell you went away, but I know you wouldn't like it anyway. There's no need to blame ourselves. Out of the blue, you went and left me here alone. Just do it some more, 'cause there's no reason. I'll shed no tears now that you're gone. There are times when I tell you went away.
So, as you can see, the title of the video is You Can't Cheat Progress, and I got this idea from Luke Hopkins, and basically he likes to do these little segments at the end of kind of the thoughts that have been ruminating in his mind over the past week, and I kind of want to take a similar structure, but more so thoughts that have been occurring in my mind maybe over the past year or two. So I have 3 points jotted on my notebook, and I guess the first point that I want to talk about is kind of my whole journey in triathlon and marathon training and doing these events. In 2024, when I really got into running, it was more so about the ego, and that's still present, I will say. Let me just read what I have in my notes. So I think I wanted to have the prize without the work, the glory without the effort. And I feel like the fallacy here is that it's not really about the destination, getting another bib number, getting another medal. It's more so the journey. I feel like in especially some of the first few events that I did, I wouldn't train, and not training kind of resulted in me not getting like that crucial reward of like knowing what it feels like to be consistent, to put all your focus into one thing that you enjoy. And it wasn't until really the Ironman and this past marathon that I was able to kind of see, oh shit, like it really does like make a huge difference on how you look at life, who you spend your time with, and kind of like this idea of like where you want to put your effort. I guess I wanted to bring up one more thing, and this was about this was from a video from Yes Theory. In Yes Theory, there used to be this member, or I guess founder, named Matt. He did an Ironman as well, and he, during his training, he kind of asked, what if it's not worth it? And his mentor, coach, said, well, it's always worth it, because it's not about whether you finish or not, or you get a better time. It's about if you put into work, saying you deserve to be on that start line. Because I feel like we get so attached to the results, the finish line, the medal, but it's really the result of who we get to be at the end of the race. There's so many people around, and I'm getting really self-conscious about talking to a camera, which is why this is cut up. With my future races, I really want to say that like I put in the efforts. I deserve to be at the start line because of the work that I did, not because I kind of half-assed it. Because the worst thing that you can do is half-ass, and then if you fail, then the inevitable question comes up of what if you tried harder? I think that was a perfect segue to my next point. Why watch others do it when you can do it for yourself? Especially with social media. I have Instagram and YouTube at the moment. It's very inspiring, but also the trap of comparing yourself to others. I think that stopped me from creating these videos. Just seeing better videos and taking it as their success taking away from something that I can do, and that maybe if it's oversaturated, I'm not meant to create. But I think everyone has space to win. Someone else's success doesn't take away from your own, and someone else's video doesn't take away from yours. If you truly believe you are putting something out there that provides value to other people. I got really into this trap of watching others and then not creating because I think their videos are better, and not posting because I think their videos are better. If I'm putting myself out there in an authentic manner, that the people who resonate with me will come find me, and I'll be able to build a community that's my own. Sorry for cutting this into 3 chunks. But yeah, I guess the third and very related point is the idea of consistency. What is in the journey? What does it mean to work hard to one singular goal that you think is worth sacrificing for? And I think the idea that I love from consistency is that you don't have to be special. You don't have to have certain genetics. And even if genetics play a role, who the fuck cares? Because by having that mindset and saying, oh, I can't be consistent, it's genetic, you're just limiting, like, even if it's true, you're still limiting yourself by imposing that self-constrained rule. I hope that makes sense. But I think I'll just end off with something that Nick Bear said. And he said, you don't have to be special to be consistent, you just have to be willing to commit. And what do I want to commit to? I don't know. Like, we have such limited time on this earth, and there's so many things that you can pursue, but I guess kind of what you want to pursue and what you think is worth sacrificing for is something that you gotta choose. And I guess maybe that is what makes your life special. I don't know. Still trying to figure it out. I just wanted to end it off on that, and hopefully this is coherent when I edit it. Because right now I think I'm just rambling on. That was, I guess, an episode. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.